Hi, and welcome to the brand new episode of the Mail Day with BeardedTinker. Let's open up some more packages in a couple of seconds. Sensor, and I know what this is. Well, most of people know what they order, but I do order a lot of stuff. And another BIGTREETECH box. This time it's a smart filament sensor. Okay. Although I think that printing parts for the 3D printer is an excellent idea, I don't think that this print quality is that good. Even my printers print better than this. It was sanded a bit. Yeah. But it looks okay. These are the parts for the replacement on the printer. I still do not know how I will install it because I don't like the idea of filament sensor being after the extruder motor. I would like it to be in front, so if the filament runs out, I want it to stop and pull back the rest, and not needing me to disassemble the whole printer just to get that leftover of the filament inside. But we will see. It is nicely packed. Everything looks professional, except this case. Let me get a close-up. As you can see, yeah, it's not perfect in the terms of the quality of the print, ringing, ghosting, but it will do. Let's check the web listing. This is the web listing for the BiGTREETECH smart filament sensor. I paid it $16.61 including shipping, but I think it was some kind of promo together with coupon or whatever, so the price was about $5 cheaper than I paid it today. I bought a lot of things from this BiGTREETECH store. Positive review for this store is 98.5%. Customer review rating for this item is 4.8 out of 5 stars. If there wouldn't be any issue, this would be it. But unfortunately, I so far spent, I think if I combine all the man hours I've put into this sensor, well above 12 or maybe even more hours. And I'm unable to get it working reliably. Unfortunately, I'm also unable to detect if this is the issue with the sensor itself or the issue with the marlin or somewhere in between. I cannot put still my finger on it. I started communicating with the BiGTREETECH support, and unfortunately the new year, Chinese New Year started, so I didn't get any response in the last 10 days or something like that. I will still try to play with it, but at my case, whatever I do, however I connect it, whatever firmware I put on it, whatever changes I make in the Marlin firmware, at some point it starts detecting filament runout. Although there is filament, it starts to trigger change filament, which can be either filament runout or filament entangled detection. Yeah, whatever I do, I always end up with this. I can recreate it. If anyone wants to try who has this sensor, I will send them STL files to try printing that thing. If I'm, for example, doing something small as a ring, I will not run into this issue. The problem is when there are layers that are very long without any retraction. So if there is no retraction for a long time, sensor just somehow thinks that there is no filament. The idea is great. The quality of the sensor itself in terms of this box is terrible. This is 3D printed box and I have nothing against it, but the quality of my print was bad. I found some small pieces, one of those small pieces from the printing blobs was inside the wheel, so the wheel stopped turning. So as I said, there are a lot of issues I'm having with this one. I still think that the idea of this sensor is great, but I do believe that implementation lacks some quality control. Before we go to the next item, I just want to stress out that I do have problems with it. I've checked Facebook, Reddit, GitHub, whatever, Discord, forums, whatever there is, and there are a lot of people that are extremely happy with this sensor. So I think, unfortunately, I have bad egg here. Let's check the next item. Let's look at this one. It says chip. I think I know what this is, but not 100% sure. BTF lighting. How beautiful my life will be with you. Okay. Haha. Nice, nice, nice. A bunch of lights. But how do you figure out what is what? I think this is the start of the string. So these are the LEDs. Let me get a closer look on them. As you can see, this is the LED strip. I will be using those strips, I don't know where. Probably will do some kind of a Christmas decoration with them, because yeah, it's still not Christmas. I don't know. I've seen Quinder working with them and I liked it. This is the second idea I got off of him. Oh no, this is not second. I get a lot of nice ideas from Quinder, so if you don't know who he is, you can check his YouTube channel. I will post a link down in the description. He does a great stuff, not just with the servers, but also with the LED lighting. So these are the LEDs, and let me test them. Now let's test this. We have to change. Nice. Nice. That's great. Let's check the web listing. This is the web listing for the LEDs. I bought it from BTF Lightning Misled store. Is it misled or misled? I don't know. It has 98.4% positive feedback on the store, with the 4.9 out of 5 stars for this item. I bought this version, so it's 50 LEDs copper wire. I paid it $7.38. Now it's $7.98 with free shipping. There are various versions, but as you can see, this one has color wires, this one has black wires, this one has crystal wires, but I went for the copper wire. They are the thinnest. My wife really loves them. We have been using it since before the Christmas. I've hooked it up with the Dig Uno board from Quinder for Intermin-Tech. If you still haven't, please check his channel and his website. He has some great DIY projects for the LEDs. I use it with WLED software. Even at one point powered it with the power bank, you know, the small ones with only one lithium-ion cell inside. It provided about 4 or 5 hours of power for that, so it's a portable thing. I really love this item, and everybody who's seen it in person says they are great because it looks just like a bunch of strings, wool strings, not as wires, so it doesn't pop out if you, for example, put it on a plant inside your home. You will not just have a bunch of wires everywhere, you will just have light. Okay, but this is it for this item. Really, if you are looking for something that can nicely be hidden but still visible inside your home, this is definitely the item I would recommend. Let's check the next item. Let's open up the next package. And this is it. I have to admit this was really fast delivery. I think it took them about 5 days. And of course batteries died. Okay. So what this is, first of all, I'm impressed, as I said, how fast this arrived. It arrived in less than, I think, a week from order. Kudos both to the Singapore Post Office and to the seller. And this is something I'm looking forward to implement. This is display driver board for one salvaged monitor I got. I hope that it will be working with my model. I did ask seller and checked online a couple of times. This should be working with salvaged monitor. I think the connectors are here. Okay. I have to verify how is this going to connect. I think those wires are going here. This is going to the LCD monitor. And this is remote control for this monitor. Okay, let's check the web listing. This is the web listing for the LCD controller driver board. I bought it from LCD Driver Parts Worldwide Store. Store has 96.5 positive feedback. And this item has 5 out of 5 stars. I did test this board as soon as I finished recording that part of the mail day. And it seems that there is a problem with the main board. I contacted the seller. Seller tried and helped me diagnose and pinpoint the problem. So this part of the board works great because I have backlight. This one also works because I can power on and off monitor or backlight with it, but unfortunately this part is damaged somehow. I've sent them video of the problem, and next day I received tracking number for the new main driver board, and I'm still waiting for it. So at this point I cannot tell you how well it works or if I got scammed, but so far my experience with the store was great. They were very professional and very fast in their responses. I'll keep you posted about any changes down in the video description. I bought this board for the same price of $16.91, including shipping, to Croatia of course. Let's check the next item. Let's open up the next package. Integrated circuits, 50 pieces. That's something wrong, probably. I can find none. And, well, those are not integrated circuits, or they are, but not what we usually call integrated circuits. And if I'm not mistaken, this is not 50 pieces.
I think those are Dallas sensors used to measure temperature, and I will be using them on QuinLED board. Let's check the web listing.
This is the web listing for the temperature sensor, Dallas temperature sensor. I bought it from the HJXR store. This is not the first time I'm buying from this store. I bought a lot of items, especially electronic ones, for example, SMD components and also some potentiometers from them. But this time I bought 10 pieces. Total price for 10 pieces was $4.50. So this is strange. With 10 pieces now I have shipping of almost $4. So yeah, the prices must have changed. And I think I did buy them at some discount period, or I had voucher or something. There is not much to say about this component. I covered it previously in my mail day videos. I will be once again using them for the QuinLED Dig Uno boards as a board temperature sensor. And yeah, that's it. Nothing fancy about this one. Let's check the last item.
And last package for today. This is connector times 1. Okay, so last was 50, and they were not 50, there were 10. And this one says connector 1. Okay. I think there are more than one. Yes, there are. So we have 20 pieces for pin 301s. Let's check them. This will be used for the QuinLED board. What I did on my first 5 boards, I connected 2 of those with the 2 pins, and it didn't work. There are grooves for interconnecting them here, and there is a notch here, but they don't fit that well. So I decided to buy 4-pin ones. Let's check the web listing.
Terminal block connectors. I bought blue 4P. Were bought from this store. I bought them for $1.93, so now they are cheaper. They are $1.85. Also free shipping. A lot is 20 pieces. When you buy them, you have to be careful of this pitch, the distance between the pins. I needed this one, so I bought this one, of course. Iaru Auto is a seller and it has 98.5 positive feedback. Customer review for this item is 5 out of 5 stars. I just want to know what is that 1-star rating. Yeah, parcel didn't arrive and parcel didn't arrive. This buyer unfortunately is the one responsible for this. If you don't want to wait long enough, don't go with this or Yanwen economic airmail, because A, first they are all free and you get what you pay for. B, they do not support tracking, so none of those here support tracking. Go for China Post, AliExpress standard shipping, China Air Parcel, AliExpress, or some of the premium shipping carriers such as DHL, FedEx, TNT, or UPS. But to go with the cheapest one, you can sometimes wait for an item for over 2 months or 3 months. So unfortunately, this is not something that is seller's responsibility. This is the option for the buyer. On the other hand, do you really want to buy item that costs $1.85 and pay shipping of, for example, $25? No, you don't want to. Not much to say about this item either. This item will also be used in my QuinLED Dig Uno project from QuinDerp. I know I'm repeating his name, his project, his website a lot, but really check it out. Thank you once again for watching Mail Day with BeardedTinker. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found something useful for yourself. Some of the links in the description may be affiliate links. They will not put any additional financial burden on you, but items that you buy through affiliate links can help sponsor this channel. This investment of yours goes into buying other stuff and other mail day projects. Thank you once again for watching this video. If you have any kind of a comment or suggestion, please leave it down in a comment section. If you still haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified on the future updates. And I will be seeing you next time. Until then, bye bye and have fun.